Hello, everyone. My name is Cătălin Popescu. I'm a cybersecurity consultant at Arcanna AI, and today we're going to talk about one of the use cases and integrations have with one of the most powerful platforms used in cybersecurity operations, namely Palo Alto Cortex XSOAR. Uh, we've seen many companies using Palo Alto SOAR. Again, it's a powerful tool that helps a lot of security teams to orchestrate their incident response and do a lot of automation around this process as well. But let's see how actually Arcanna can come on top of this setup with the XOR Palo Alto, work with it and provide decision intelligence on top of Palo Alto Cortex incidents directly in the Palo Alto platform. What you see right now in the screen, it's the typical architecture of how we design things to work in the backend. There are the two systems that actually talk back and forth. Arcanna is pulling incidents from Cortex. It's processing them, passing them through the machine learning stuff, and providing decision intelligence. And then the decisions is being pushed back into the source system and can be used in different various playbooks as a decision point. But there's also an automated feedback loop that we have designed and architected here that is meant to actually capture the manual intervention and conclusion of the analyst and send it back to Arcanna, which means that whenever, for example, an incident it's being manually reviewed by an analyst, I'm actually going to show you one example, and the analyst it's providing a label at the end of it that's concluding that it was a false positive and is choosing this option in the source system, that option is being sent back as a feedback to Arcanna. We already explained what feedback is and how Arcanna works in another video, and I encourage you to go ahead and check that video with a general presentation of the platform. Uh, this is a snapshot from our documentation, which is publicly available in docs.arcanna.ai, and under the implementations tutorials, you can see in the Arcanna AI and Palo Alto Cortex SOAR section all technical details that you need to actually integrate Arcanna in your ecosystem with a Palo Alto SOAR tool, all the technical details that you need to have about the integration. You have it in this document here. And actually, let's go directly into the source system. This is one of our lab instances. I'm just gonna quickly show you that in Palo Alto's marketplace, Arcanna is being available as a plugin. It comes with also some playbooks. Speaking about playbooks, the playbook that we provide as a, let's say, default in the package you get if you download Arcanna from the marketplace. Sorry. The playbook. What is actually this playbook doing? Let me take it one step. Let me explain you each step of the playbook. So basically, at the beginning of things, it pulls the incident. It prepares the data to be sent in Arcanna for investigation. Arcanna, so it's preparing the incident for sending. Arcanna, it sends the incident to Arcanna, and then it waits for Arcanna to finish. Once Arcanna finishes the inference, it will provide the result of decision intelligence back to the source system, and this exchange of information happen in the backend. There are some API calls going back and forth between the two systems. Once the result was provided back into the source system, it's being used to send uh, the incident in two different branches. If Arcanna said the incident is categorized as drop, as just false positive, then the incident will automatically be closed in the source system. But if Arcanna escalates it, then it will be sent to this path here, where the analysts come and manually review the incident. It provides a conclusion on it, a resolution, and that resolution is being sent back to Arcanna model as a feedback. We also have an Arcanna instance here where we have a, how do you call it? We have an AA job prepared to work with this Palo Alto system. And actually, if we go here to the send incident data to Arcanna, we have this job AI job ID here, 1356, that we can see actually corresponds to this AI job here, 1356. So this is the AI job that is currently running, and it's waiting incidents from Cortex. So what's happening if you use the playbook in incidents? Incidents will be automatically sent to Arcanna model. Arcanna will provide decision intelligence and will send it back, and then the incident will just follow the flow described here. But let's actually take one practical example. Let's go to the list of incidents and see how things are happening in practice. Did I click it? Yes. Okay. Okay. Refresh. I'm gonna pick up one incident. Let's say this one. I want to run a playbook on the incident. I'm starting the investigation with this flow. I want to see what Arcanna thinks about this incident. Sorry, this incident. So I'm going to select this playbook I was just explaining to you. And then the things are started to work. Okay, incident is being sent to Arcanna. Arcanna says it's drop, so the incident will be closed. If we look here in this JSON file, we can see the decision of Arcanna was drop alert. Cool. So on and so forth. And then you can expand the usage of it and use this actually block from this playbook and put it in whatever other playbook you want, depending how you want to orchestrate your processes. You connect Arcanna to the Cortex XSOAR. You build a model here that pulls incidents from the Cortex. You train the model with using the feedback and retrain process from Arcanna, and then you have a model automatically providing decision intelligence into the source system, and then you can go as autonomous as you wish with your playbooks. So you also have this decision point here performed by your assistant, which in this case is Arcanna. I would just go for another example just to see maybe we capture one incident that will be escalated. Uh, just for the sake of example to see how things are happening if one incident is being actually sent uh, to the other way. I have a lot of these SVC hosts here. Uh, I don't know. I'm just selecting another one. Let's see what happens. Oh, let's select again the playbook. I'm gonna go ahead and push it. Let's watch the flow. That starts to process the data. It's waiting for Arcanna. Now again was a false positive and the incident was automatically created. Okay, so I think that explains how Arcanna and Cortex XSOAR from Palo Alto can work together, how Arcanna can provide decision intelligence directly into the platform. One thing that I have to mention is if we go back to Arcanna, you see the number here of alerts in processed by Arcanna. It's increasing. The more incidents I push to Arcanna, the more the number will increase in here. So this how the two platforms work together. Again, thank you for your attention. If you're using our platform, we have this idea box here. I'm encouraging you to using it. We would really appreciate some of your ideas, especially from the SOC people. Tell us what you would like to see in our platform, some things that maybe were missing and you'll make your life easier. We're happy to also talk to you and do a live demo for you if you want. Thank you again for your attention. Bye bye.